Good evening. Here's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government reaffirms commitments to driving road safety culture. Katsina State Government inaugurates Minimum Wage Implementation Committee. On the foreign scene, Commonwealth heads agree on reparations dialogue. And in sport, Rashidat Ajibade's brace hence Super Falcons' victory over Algeria in friendly game. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. The Lagos State Government, through the Lagos State Drivers Institute, LASDRI, has reaffirmed its passion towards keeping the roads safe, especially during Ember months. LASDRI General Manager Afusat Tiamiyu, during a safety advocacy campaign themed A Collective Responsibility for Economic Sustainability, stated that it aims to train commercial drivers in collaboration with LASMA and VIS to improve their skills as they navigate the road. Tiamiyu reaffirmed the Lagos State Government's commitment to ensure maximum safety of lives and property through training, public enlightenment, and advocacy program.
Driving skills and knowledge. Apart from training them on their responsibility, we want to take them on road signs and markings. Because those signs, as a driver, if you don't know it, you call it a killer. Or the signs on the road there, they are telling you what is expected of you to do to be a better driver.
In his address, the Deputy Controller of Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, Olariwaju Aladeshida, highlighted some tips to ensure road safety when driving, which include understanding driving, ensuring that vehicles are in proper working condition, praying, as well as being safety conscious.
On the road, the beauty of their job as commercial driver is to leave home safely and arrive home safely to join their family. So I want to appeal to them that this Ember month and beyond, they should be mindful of their speed, they should be mindful of the condition of their vehicles, and to ensure that their vehicle is in good condition at all times.
The representative from the Vehicle Inspection Service, VIS, Olufolao Anjorin, noted that the program is to properly educate the drivers about the things they need to be conscious of during the Ember months and the responsibilities expected of them.
I believe that if we educate and remind all these road users ahead of time, they can prepare themselves for the rushing hour of that season. It's such that they will be able to apply all those knowledge that they have acquired from the agency Lagos State Driving Institute last week, and they will apply it on the road, and at the same time they will operate their activities within the ambit of the law.
He added that education is to ensure reduction in road carnage as well as constant vehicle breakdown while on the road. As part of activities marking this year's Public Service Week, the Lagos State Head of Service, Olabode Agoro, has hosted a walk for fitness. The fitness and health walk as well was well attended by workers within the Lagos State employ. The walk kicked off at Adeyemi Biro Hall through Obafemi Awolowo Way to Allen Junction and back to the Lagos State Secretariat, Alausa Ikeja. Some prominent individuals, service chiefs, were also in attendance to receive the participants. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Housing, Bolao Toriola, Permanent Secretary, Lands Bureau, Kamal Olowoshago, and the State Health Educator for Lagos State, Badejo Azaya, was speaking with our reporter, Kayode Mafolashere, said the exercise showed that the public servants in Lagos are fit and healthy.
You can see that this turnout is unprecedented. We don't have it in school. And it goes to show you the kind of person our head of service is, particularly Mr. Governor, the Governor of Lagos State. The civil servants are happy with him, they're happy with what he's doing, and we cannot but show them by keeping out them now. Not only to keep fit, but to tell Mr. Governor that we appreciate all that he's doing for us. mark for Public Service Week, which is 2024. And to inform, as a way of enlightening our civil servants how to keep fit. Apart from working Monday to Friday, you need to create a time where you can rest your body for you to be healthier. And mental health is very key for our living. The focus of today's work is that it's going to ensure that the civil servants, they live healthy, and of course they keep safe from time to time.
Other activities marked down for the day include health talk, music, and entertainment. The Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Uche Naji, has established a strategic partnership with Switzerland École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne Innovation Park. Director of Media and Corporate Communications at the National Space Research Development Agency, Felix Ali, said this in a statement. EPFL is a prestigious Swiss federal university located in Lausanne, Switzerland, and one of the two Swiss Federal Institutes of Technology, alongside ETH Zurich. Ali noted that this collaboration aligns with President Bola Tinubu's 8-point agenda focusing on economic diversification and technological advancement. Now to the rest of the stories. Katsina State government has inaugurated a 15-member committee to advise the government on important strategies and modalities to implement the new minimum wage with consequential adjustments applied to workers in both the state and local governments. The committee, which is to be headed by the Secretary to the State Government, Abdullahi Faskari, was tasked with completing the assignment and submitting its report within 3 weeks. This move, according to the Commissioner for Information and Culture, Bala Zango, is a step towards improving the standard of living for workers and ensuring that they are fairly compensated for their work. Katsina State Deputy Governor Farouk Lawal, while inaugurating the committee, announced that the government is aware of hardships faced by workers in the state following the removal of fuel subsidy and other policies. Zamfara State Government has held a stakeholders meeting to discuss the 2025 budget aimed at providing a comprehensive plan for the future of the state. The 2025 budget town hall meeting was designed for the new Zamfara under the renewed hope agenda of the present administration led by Governor Dauda Lawal. Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, who also serves as the chairman of the State Committee on Economic Planning, Abdul Malik Gajam, stated that the 2025 budget stakeholders town hall meeting was intended to ensure that the budget directly improves the standard of living for the people in the state. According to him, the proposed budget for the 2025 amounts to 426 billion naira, which is higher than last year's budget for the state. Gajam stressed that the budget is promising and designed to change the narrative for a better future for the people in the states. And now to foreign news. A document signed by 56 heads of government, including UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, has acknowledged calls for discussions on reparatory justice for the abhorrent transatlantic slave trade. Starmer said there had been no discussions about money at the meeting and that the UK is very clear in its position that it would not pay reparations. The UK has faced growing calls from Commonwealth leaders to apologize and pay reparations for the country's historical role in the slave trade. Reparations for the benefit of those who suffered as a result of slavery could take many forms, from financial to symbolic. Ahead of the summit, Down Street had insisted the issue would not be on the agenda. Now sports. A first half brace from Rasheedat Ajibade and Nigeria's Super Falcons a 2-0 win against Algeria in a friendly game played at the Remo Stadium in Ikenne, Ogun State. Ajibade opened scoring in the 24th minute as she ran onto a long-range pass from midfield and lobbed the Algerian keeper, who rushed out of her area. Then in 2 minutes of added time in the first half, Ajibade scored a second goal as she volleyed into the top corner from outside the box. It is the first of 2 friendly games between the Falcons and their Algerian counterparts. Both teams will meet again on Tuesday, October 29, at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. And that's our news at 9. But just before we go, always carry out proper and adequate checks on your vehicles before setting out. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dwell furniture sets to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The government, through the Lagos State Drivers Institute, LASDRI, has reaffirmed its passion towards keeping the road safe, especially during ember months. Katsina State Government has inaugurated a 15-member committee to advise the government on important strategies and modalities to implement the new minimum wage, with consequential adjustments applied to workers in both the state and local governments. We also told you that a document signed by 56 heads of government, including UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, has acknowledged calls for discussions on reparatory justice for the abhorrent transatlantic slave trade. And in sport, a first-half praise from Rasheedat Ajibade and Nigeria's Super Falcons, a 2-0 win against Algeria in friendly game played at Remo Stadium in Ikenne, Ogun State. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafolashiri. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.
Don't you think it is better to get the updates fast and undiluted from a trusted and reliable source than to hear it from just any other station? Get the authentic traffic report from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward. Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.